Hello. How are you? Good to see you again. I know. It's good to see me too. Well, get a load of this. It's time for a class. And this is the class on the divination pillow at last. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's time for another class with me, Gypsy Queen, B.A.D, and your boy, Ouija. Now, let's get into class. And this is it. This is a class, a special class, an evolution. You know how villains do. Well, you just be glad I don't want a toxic relationship with you. But anyway, back to reality. This is it, and this is the class of the divination pillow. The Halloween pillow. The Ween pillow for wieners. So, this is the first question, and this is what it is. What is it? Let's get to it. Ain't none to it. This is what it is. It's a pillow. It's a pillow. It's a pillow. And this, wait, is also what it is. It's a divination pillow. A pillow where you can foretell your fortune, activate your powers with us, and yes, you're all in. So, you want to know what this pillow is? This is the pillow you've always wanted. And don't worry about it. I'll tell you in just a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. So, the divination pillow, it is something that you ultimately need. You don't want this chance to pass you by, because this is a special life that you live. This life is very special. This life is much like some kind of maybe deranged or happy or, you know, some sort of gift. But listen to this. This pillowcase is something for your third eye that it needs. So, we're all gonna get our pillow. We're all gonna get on deck. And we're all gonna find the treasure with our fortune pillowcase. The Gypsy pillowcase. Ooh. So, what it is something that we all need to come true. But it's something you can make. And that's what it is. It's this. So, you know what it is now? It's something you'll be keeping for your whole entire life and existence. And this, what it is totally the pierre de la résistance that is what it is. So, the pillow case is your divination Halloween case, and this one's mine, but yours, it can be any decoration or design. Next question. This is the next question. How is it used with Ouija? Let's ask. Ouija, are you here? Tell me now. Are you there? Do you care? Two. You know what? I'm using this. Hello, hello, bugs, if you're there, get off this board. Get 'em. Disappear. I just sent someone after him. A spirit that loves to fight and mash up bugs. So, this is what it is. This is what we got. And this is something you cannot forget. Ouija, tell me, are they still there? I have received the answer from Ouija. No, they're not. Let's begin. All right. So now, Ouija, I gotta ask, how do we use the famous, infamous underworld divination, oracle, supernatural, mystifying, beautiful, regenerating divination pillow? Did I mention it's a power-up pillow? C-H-A-N-N-E-L. It is the question. Lee, you cannot say no to me. It is now Ouija speaking. It's Ouija speaking. You know, Lee's my girl. She gonna let me channel her. Of course, because when you use this board with this special TM written on it, you know, the letter T and M for Ouija's Team and Incorporation. Well, you see, the thing is, you're signing up for your destinations. And then, guess what? It gets very magical inside. And you know that empty little board? Yeah, we're kicking it out. Did I mention we've got a special class coming up? But this one is some good informational, magical stuff. All right. A magic doo-doo-doo. That's a magical sound effect we got in Halloween Town. It's new. So, this is how you're gonna use your divination pillow with the Ouija board. Good. So, you take the pillow, you say, bless this pillow. Good. Okay. I'm just gonna put my planchette here. If you have a planchette necklace, you could just rest it on top. Extra powers. Good. So, you go like this. Take your planchette in your hand. You put your pillow underneath. You go, Good. That's it. And then you take your pillow and you put it on your third eye like this. Don't want this to fall. Take the planchette. Let's just move this for now. Hold it in hand. Kind of squeeze it a little soft, but tight. You know, like with a tiny grip, like this. So you go like that. Not to let, like, you have like a little fluff, you know? So I'm just holding it like this. Go. I trust in you, Ouija, and your TM, your organization, may help with my hand. Help with my hand, my mystical board, help my planchette, my pillow as well. Will you help us, Ouija TM? CHAHANNEL. Yeah, it will help. So, this is now charged with Ouija. So, it's okay. This is charged now through the Ouija board. So then we say a blessing to Ouija TM, his organization company. Okay. From the mystical realm with magical people, flying cars and stuff. Bless this pillow, bless this night, bless the day, may them always unite. Keep us peaceful, far from harm, keep us with those that love us, and let us be loved. Blessings, blessings, blessings more, and protect us with this pillow, and may this pillow protect us forevermore. You give your last breath because that means you're donating like your last breath, your last richest breath. You'll have more, don't worry. But you're donating your last breath to your pillow. So you just do one again. I'll demonstrate it again. Until you run out of air. You don't have to force it. You just, till there's no more air to blow out. You don't have to force it. See, I still have more. Good. So, that is the prayer you use to bless your pillow, and it also blesses your planchette. So there's less baggy waggies, and it charges up your board. We always keep like a pendulum, or most likely a pendulum, or like you could keep like a crystal here or wherever on your gypsum. Here's our crystal and your pillow, and then you charge it. And that is how it works with Ouija. Next question. This is the next question. Just getting a little powers. You know, this is supernatural. It's paranormal with friends. Alright. Now, this is what you'll be needing to make your friends, your divination friends, your forever friend, your immortal friend. You'll need material. Okay? So, material. If you want to make a gift, because you can gift these to your witchy family and friends, you can make like a small one. Okay, so here's this one. You can make one that's like that. Okay, kind of like the size of a pencil case. We use those a lot in Halloween time. Pencil case. Okay, material. Pull it back out. You're gonna need a see-through material. Well, I guess you can't see me through this one. But can you see this? Yes, you can. I know you can. I know you can. So, a see-through, breathable pillowcase. You're gonna need a needle or a sewing machine and string, and scissors. And what else you'll be needing? The secret Gypsy ingredients. Your hair. Yes. Your magical strands of nature's gifts. Your perfect strands that fall in combs. When your hair falls in brooms. I mean your brush. Just take it out and fill it out. Now, this one is mine. I'm using it to divinate. Now, this is a hole. Ta-da! Your hand could go through. So, you're gonna take the pillowcase. You're gonna need like the size you really want. You know how to sew. It's a pillowcase. You've been using those things for years. All you gotta do is open up a pillowcase that you don't use, or open up a pillow. You can sew it back later if you want the pattern. But the pattern is truly just like 2 squares, like a rectangle. And you fold it up, roll it in like that with the sewing machine, and with that. Well, I didn't need that side. And this side, you know how to make a pillowcase, but you just make it like, you just sew up a square, like a little bag, but you leave a little opening. You can get fancy, make how you want, but if you make Velcro, the hair is just gonna get stuck, it's gonna stress out the hair, and you need the hair to focus on divinating. So the hair prefers just a little hole where your hand can fit through, because you're gonna wanna get deep down with your strands and put them at the bottom, grip it like that, and then pull your hand out so you don't get hair tangled up. And this one's mine. Still got some more to go. And when this one's full, you put it on your bed and you make another one. If you still got more hair on your head, because that's where you get the hair from. Your brush and your comb. You can also, like, for people, they're very picky, like witches, gypsies, magical people, we're very picky when we're in a realm where our hair falls out. In this realm, our hair falls out. We don't have security from magic to make sure our strands never fall out or get pulled out in our brush or comb. So what we have to do in hair is make a hair divination pillowcase, but it's magic. This is magic. It's magic, magic, magic. So you just make your pillowcase, fill it with your hair, whatever hair you have. You know, you don't want to like throw it down the drain. And now you can stop, because now you know about this, unless you've already known about it. Hey, then you're too smart. You should get on YouTube. But If you didn't know, it's okay. You have to kind of be psychic to know these things sometimes. But that is how it's made. Alright. Next question. This is the question. What is the metaphysical properties of the pillowcase, the divination pillowcase, and for Normans, the hair pillowcase? So, the metaphysical heavy metal. Now, the metaphysical properties of the pillowcase, the divination pillowcase, is, well, why ask me? Well, you can't ask me. I do know it, but let's do some paranormal activity and channel Ouija and get the answer from him. Ouija. Ouija, Ouija, channel me. May we know the metaphysical properties of this thing. Yes, we may channel now. Ouija speaking. This is what it is. The metaphysical properties of the Halloween hair pillow is this. You can, as that's the board, it's magic talking. So let's talk to magic and hear it out. Ooh, things are moving. Now, magic, magic. Hair speak. What is the metaphysical properties of the divination hair strand pillowcase? Made out of like meshy lace material. That's what we have here. You need a material that's made meshy so the air can pass through and the hair can breathe. And sometimes they'll be spraying it with water or like a mixture of water and oil to moisturize it, because you need to moisturize it to power it up. You don't need to soak it in water or anything. You just need to spray it like lightly, like and then turn the other side and moisten it, squeeze it in, and then you feel beautiful. You feel beautiful vibes in essence. So, the metaphysical properties. All right. Eating. Eating disorder help. Let's channel magic and see what it says. Okay. Magic here speaking to planches. So, magic is conscious, magic is speak, and it will speak to a psychic and somewhere to be. So, this is what it is. Safely for us. Safely for my planet and those that I love. And those that love me. As well as my animals and my throne and family. Okay, so this is what it is. And I love my things. So, it helps with eating disorder. That just moved by itself. And again. So, it helps with eating disorder because partially people have an eating disorder because they don't know it, they don't realize, but their hair is falling out and they don't know what to do. And seeing the hair fall out, feeling the hair fall out, like when your hair keeps falling out in your brush, your scalp feels it, and it gives you like a little like a sensitive disorder. And believe it or not, it's because it hurts, and the pain that we feel is a different type of pain, so it interrupts the nervous system from the follicle where it got pulled out by the brush or the comb. So when you're combing or brushing your hair, you have to be very careful and brush it out gently, because when it falls out, it's gonna hurt your follicle and your scalp, and then that's where you have the eating disorder. That's where it comes from, and it's very messed up. So we don't do that, okay? We just, well, eat. We eat it away. Because when you eat, you forget that you just brushed your hair. So sometimes it makes people lose their appetite when they eat and brush their hair and their hair falls out. So it's not a good idea to like brush your hair before you eat when you know you have a sensitive stomach. You have to eat, then brush your hair, and then you avoid an eating disorder. And to help, we make a pillow like this, and we store our hair that fell out in our brush in it, because seeing a lot of our hair clump up in a brush is very hard on some people that are sensitive, you know. They have empathy powers, and maybe the hair is sad because it's feeling like it's about to go down the drain. So if it knows it's gonna go in a hair pillow, because it will see you make the pillow, your hair could see, and then after you're gonna like make the hair happy. So when they go in the brush, you just untangle it, like detangle the hair from the pile that just got taken up from the brush, because the hair doesn't like to be knotted up. And then you just shove it in the bag, and then they could do their thing in there. So, and you avoid this eating disorder, because you know when your hair shreds off in the brush and it goes down the drain, you're losing a part of you, you know. It shouldn't go in the drain. You're supposed to collect it, and really what you're supposed to do is brush your hair before you go in the shower. So when you go in the shower, you just wash it gently, and then you get out. And you wash it down. Whether it's curly or straight. You wash it in the shower, you wash it down, you wash it fast. Put the conditioner in, hurry up, bathe, get out. Simple. You take the hair that's fallen out and you put it in your Halloween pillowcase. Alright. And let's see another thing that it helps with. There's so many things that it helps with because it's very universal, but you know, you gotta ask. So you could learn some really cool things by asking Ouija, like what else can it do? We're just gonna keep it brief because it does things. That's all you really want to know. It could be a whole book about the hair pillowcase. So maybe I'll write one someday, since I know best. A code. Should we unlock it? I agree. Can we know what this code is? FORHEALTH. For health. BC. Is that because? Yes. BC because. THE, the, PTSA, PTSA, PAST is TRULY, truly, NOW, now, URS. Is that yours? Yes, but OURS. hours. What does that mean? Channel. Yes. Well, it's now Ouija, Ouija's TM, and MAGIC speaking. We can have a group chat. It's fun. So, what's going on? Well, we just heard news. Divination news. Do you guys want to hear divination news with us? Gypsy Lee and Ouija TM team. Well, at least team 2. Do you want to hear? Because I want to know. Get this. So, we just heard news. Because we're supers. We can hear divination news. Supernatural. Alright. So, we heard news. Let's get to it. We just TM here speaking. We have an unlock that we just got because we got approved in a magic board in the magical realm to have a magical school for pirates. So, you know what that means. We just TM gotta prepare. Oh my gosh. So, we got an unlock. And this is for HEALTH. Magic Health. Magic Health. With Magic Health, we could do this. If we ever get into combat and we have to fight, our health bar will stay always at the top, looking green. We won't ever go down. We won't ever lose. And we're basically indestructible. And we got supernatural power-ups. Alright, sounds like a cool video game. Hey, I want to play that. Alright, so let's do the unlock. B, 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 E, 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 H, H, H. O, 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 S, 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 C, C, C. G. The board just moved. I can feel the power. That feels powerful. Magic just left. It gotta go do something. Alright. Now. That was just a deep download retrieval. You can call that. Life becomes a game when you play a Ouija Jumanji board with the TM. If you play one without the TM on it, like without the official board that looks store-bought, then get ready to rumble because you are gonna be in a wrestling ring for a long time. Ouija's TM has to come rescue you and get you out, and then you're gonna be seeing what it looks like. But there is some boards out there that you can use that are not Ouija's, but you gotta be really psychic So make sure you're psychic. And you can ask the Ouija planchette from TM board if you want to get one that has no TM and try it out. But you're still going on an adventure. But you will have lots of fun with Ouija. Just make sure Ouija's there. Okay. So we were going to ask what else we could do. Let's ask another one. But this class is going to be long. Ouija, do you want to tell us another one, what it does? Yes. Q-U-I-C-K. Hiya. So, channeling. This is what it does. It can help you divinate, receive psychic messages. It can help you eat better. It can help you live a healthy life because you're going to divinate with it. You can know how to do things better. Mental clarity and better moods. It changes your moods because people really are depressed that their hair keeps going down the drain, but they don't know what to do. Now you do. Now you're not going to have so much stress from that. So it's a de-stressor, and it's really like a part of you, so it helps you be you. It makes you be whole. Sentimentally, it makes you be whole because you're not throwing a bunch of you away. All your babies, oh my god, my love. People love hair. You love it. Don't throw it away. Make your pillowcase, your Halloween pillowcase, where you can divinate because you can receive psychic messages and like through the third eye, through daily visions, through the clouds, through the sunlight, and it helps you connect to weather magic better because your hair connects to the sky and weather because it's porous, water, so it connects. You can use it to control clouds and the temperatures of the air around you. Little do you know, because hair is magic. It's a magic tool. It's a magical situation. So I guess you can control a little bit of weather. It helps you do that. Like when it connects to the clouds and outer space, you know, even your wigs help you control the sky because it's connected to your head. It's close to your third eye. And when you wear like human hair wigs, you know, it connects to this clouds too. You just have to connect. You just have to work a little bit more harder, but it works. So keep your human hair wigs and bring them to the salon and get them redecorated so they look better. And this is what else you can do. You can simply sleep with it. All right. Next question. So, the next question is this. Who can do this? And why? Are there only certain people that can do this? And what is the consequence? So, this is who can do this. Ouija, do you want to speak? Yes. Channel L. Now, this is who can do this. Crystal ball, tell us true. Show us through the darkness who can use the divination Halloween pillow too. Now, this is who can use the divination pillow, which is dribbles, crystal people, card people, ghosts, gypsies, pirates, werewolves, slinkies, You guys don't know what that is out here. Double, that's something else. That's magical. And anything with long hair that it falls out. And from people in the magical community, because you have to belong to a magical community, because there is a big thing in the room. I'll tell you about it just now. Now, you have to be in a magical community, but when you are, you have to tell them that you're using a magical pillow. So, really, the magical community for you would be your mystifying Ouija board. And need I mention a TM. So you'll probably see a Ouija on the top and then a little tiny TM, like TM, written on the board. Okay? So you get your TM, you get your Ouija board, and then you can do this. No problem. Don't worry, nothing sketchy. We don't got time for that. Bosses all day. And this is really a boss move, you know? So if you're bossing up, you can do this magic stuff. You just gotta be a boss. That's who can use it. Because if you're not a boss, the consequence is this. You just won't be able to divinate. Not with the Halloween pillowcase or the magical hairs within. It doesn't matter if you take someone else's pillowcase with hair. It doesn't matter if you make your own. But if you're not a friend, you can't use this pillowcase. Because we just TM won't let you. Because it's too powerful. It's too powerful. That's why. No, we just power. We just TM, like they're a bunch of like big, buff, supernatural, powerful, mystical, magical, like royalty. They're royalty. And like bowed out. But, you know, real friends link up. And guess what? The TM is like big, buff, workout. We're working out right now as Lee speaks. 20, 30, 40, 50. Someone's doing push-ups over there. But, you know, we're just like very hyper people. We could come and be visible and meet you guys, but, you know, maybe later. When you guys get magical, you know, you ain't got time for people that are not magic. That's Norman stuff. Magic people are very precise. They don't go anywhere where Normans are at. So, you guys have to unlock your powers, and then you can meet us. Alright. So, the next question is, well, the consequences, you know, it might just not help you. You won't know how to take care of it because you need Ouija's company to help you take care of it. You need to like baby it, you know, take care of it very special. You need to have the perfect material, so Ouija's company would supply you the material. You have to choose the material that divination tells you to get. You have to sew it properly, slowly. You have to sew it slowly. So you have to sew it with divination. And then you have to bless the pillowcase. You have to bless yourself. You have to sew the pillowcase with like Ouija's TM or an archangel's like help with your hand. You know, like sort of like Jesus take the wheel, but like another spirit guide. They'd help you so you don't get no like negativity within the seams or the stitching of the pillowcase. And that. So, and it could play games with your head, you know, because we have to ask the hairs like questions before, like your hairs need to get interviewed by spirits before they can go into a pillowcase. Okay? So, but sometimes when your hair can't go in a pillowcase, you find a special wig and you could use the special wig. But the hairs have to accept you. So it's kind of like a guest list thing. But don't worry. Be happy. Because, you know, there is something else you could do. Use the Ouija board. Next question. This is a good question. Ouija's team is still here. This is going to be an interesting one. How do you cleanse it, your divination pillowcase? This is how you cleanse it. This is how you do. You cleanse it how a pirate would. Use liquor, but not rum. You can use rum to bless it with the spirits. You know, like a little bottle clap. You know? So, for kids, it's a little different. If you want to save your kids' hair in a pillowcase so they could grow up with a third eye and seek guidance properly throughout their lives and get good guidance and go down the right path, because simply they save their hair in a magical Halloween pillowcase that you made. So it's safe. So, you would, well, you know, pirates, we only drink rum, the finest, and, well, gypsies too, well, magical people, pirates, gypsies, you know how we do. We don't really drink liquor, that's the truth. We don't got time for drinking that. To us, alcohol is alcohol, like the one you use to clean a wound. So, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna play it fair. Pirates don't drink alcohol. We drink rum. Arr. So, every pirate has their favorite rum, as well as pirate gypsies. Yes, and I got my own. So you bless it with your favorite rum, and that's how you bless it. But you use alcohol, you know. We like white liquor. So you cleanse it with white liquor, and how you cleanse it is like this. You take it, you put it on your gypsum. You don't have to have the Ouija board under it. This is how you cleanse it. When you wash it, you wash it once. Like if you've been saving up a pile before you make your cloth and your hair is not washed, and you have a big pile that you've got. I don't really usually wash it, but if you want, you can wash it. But you wash it with shampoo in your hand. You just put it in your palm. If it's a big pile, you put it in your hand. You squeeze it gently. And then you wash it out, rinse it out. And then you put the conditioner. If you still have to condition it, put the conditioner. Rinse it out. If you want, put some oil. But put olive oil, coconut oil. A little bit. Not too much where it's like oiling up the place. And you just put it in there. You put it at the bottom. And to cleanse it, when you ask Ouija, you ask your Ouija board, or he'll tell you when it needs to cleanse, because he's your guide, your genie guide, you're going to take, well, I don't have any rum. What am I looking for? I mean liquor. So you take white liquor, and you just pour it. If you want, you could put it in a spray bottle and then spray it. You just go, If it's more full, I don't usually fill mine to the top. You know, Ouija. We just keep like maybe it empty up to here, and then it's finished and we make a new one. We don't fill it up till it's like full. Cause it's not really a sleeping pillowcase. You just like rest with it by your head. Like your head would be resting there, and you rest with it like at the top of your head, so you can receive the messages from the hair strands. Cause the hair is an accomplice to your third eye. So so don't go down the drain. Come on, sentimental. And that is how we cleanse it. You just spray it, and you would do this like once every 5 months or once a year. No biggie. Not all the time. You could save your liquor for cleaning your altar, because that's what pirates do with liquor. Well, white alcohol. A pirate never drinks white alcohol. We would just clean our altar stuff with it, like clean our besom, clean our whatever divination tells us to clean with it. You know, divination. Oh yeah. Now, on to the next question. And we don't use water to cleanse it. Why not? Because water is stripping. It will strip the hair and dry it out. So if you're gonna spray it with a little water, be sure to add some oil and be generous. Shake it up, and then you can spray it however you like. You can spray the pillowcase or spray inside. But to cleanse it, that's how you moisturize the hair. You put water and oil, you spray it, you spray it. You shake it, you spray it. And to cleanse it, you spray it with a little bit of alcohol on the pillowcase. Okay? Like rubbing alcohol is a little bit too stripping, so you're gonna use the liquor alcohol, I guess, that is drinkable, and then you cleanse it with that. Okay? Next question. So, this is the next question. Can we channel it? Let's go. Ouija, can we channel our divination Halloween hair pillowcase? Channel. Yes. Whew. So, Ouija was just running around with his friends. Full house of ghosts. Please don't mind. No, it's fine. I'll be this channel medium of this channel and let you know what they say. So, can we channel it? This is the answer. Yes, we can. We can channel it as a whole, or we could channel it strand by strand. We don't take the strands out or anything, but you could say, let me talk to one strand. You could use it with your crystal ball or with Ouija or all, even your pendulum. Make a gang of it, a magic gang. When your cauldron can come tag along. And then you could say, magic divination pillow, connect to my third eye, as well as the hair on my head. And don't let any more fall in this realm. So, you would talk to your channel pillow, hair pillowcase. You could give it a nickname. You could give it a name. You can name it. And this is what it's like. So let's channel it and show you. So, let's channel the pillowcase for a bit. Hair, would you like to speak? So, you could check. You use your psychic powers that Ouija has given you. You hold the pillowcase and you like think to it and say, is my hair channeling me? Connecting or channeling. you should get an answer, okay? If you get an answer and you want to check, is that the answer that I just received in my mind? You don't even have to ask, you know, much. Just say basics. Yes. It's paranormal, supernatural activity. It's more supernatural. So, my hair is speaking. You're going to hear it say my hair. It's going to call itself my hair. Okay. Hi. The hair could speak the whole time. You can divinate with it, your hair, even false hair strands, synthetic hairs. They're made supernaturally, and it's all beauty and fun, and hair thinks you're all beautiful and thinks they love you if you're cool and nice and you say nice things because your hair is listening. And when people are mean to their friends, their hair transmute energies off and tells the strands of hair on your friend's head. Then it interacts back, it's like nerves, back to the brain. The message gets sent back to the brain and the third eye. And then after, they know like how. And like big light people, they already do this method. They know it already. No biggie. Just because we're all psychics. All fun. So, that's channeling it. And thank you for that message. We love your hair. May you always grow. And may you always know. Blessings. Blessings. Good. So, that is like how you receive message. And then you could receive like more divination, like about the weather. You know, you could talk to your hair too. But, you know, your hair is very, like, it has emotions. It's concerned. And it just wants to know what's going in one of these when they fall out. And then it will want to talk to you. And then in a few months, you'll be talking to your hair in no time. Your hair talk to each other. Like, each strand talks to each strand. So, when they talk to you, they don't really talk much. Unless you have very talkative hair. Not everyone's hair is talkative. But you will definitely, if you want to talk to talkative hair, the hair that comes out into the brush and is in the pillowcase is very talkative. But they like to send more like visual messages to the third eye and show you like, and then you have stronger dream connectivity. It's like an antenna for your dreams or something, like, or a satellite dish for your dreams. And it's just what we need to have, you know, like ego things, I guess. And like our body makes a thing, and the thing our body makes is a pillowcase for your hair to divinate with, for you to divinate with. Okay, next question. The next question is this: singing bowls, hypnosis, you and your pillow? Yes, that is one way how you interact with your pillow. You would play singing bowl music for it. Either you can do the singing bowls yourself, or you would just play some frequency music off of YouTube or online. I like to go to YouTube for mine. So, you just need to play like 15 minutes for it, like maybe every 3 weeks, and that will keep it company, and it changes the vibes. And the hair is, I know you think it's dead and everything, but the hair is still porous, so that means it's still alive. You know, get to know Ouija. He'll tell you the truth. And then after, when the hair is moist, is when it's ready to be interacted with or communicated with. When it's dry, it's a little bit on the dry side, and that's where it feels dead inside the hair. You know, it's like your pet, but it's like your string pet. You know, it's like having a pet crystal, you know. You cleanse it, you take care of it, you interact with it, you receive knowledge from it. Your hair is like, it's not a crystal, but it's like your it's not like a pendulum or dosing rod, but it is a magical tool, and it's like a pet too, because when it falls out, you put it in a pillowcase, all of them. When you find them on the floor or something, you take them, put them in there, whatever. They'll comes with you spray of alcohol on them. And well, did I mention for kids, what you would do is put sanitizer in your hand, like a pump or like a drop, not too big. Wipe your hands with it, sanitize your hands, and then take your pillowcase and then just hold it and hold it. And that's how you cleanse your pillowcase, with sanitizer. You can do that too, adults, if you want, if you don't like own alcohol. So it puts your hair into a state of trance and hypnosis, and it helps you meditate better and clear up your third eye better, because the strands are like dusting out way for you and untangling situations, or doing cool things, cool magical things, working for you, helping you. And they help you attract like a healthier life and better life. They open up doors for you, a lot of good things. So, and it helps you to grow long hair, because, well, everyone has long hair these days, and it helps you to like remember that you always want to grow hair, so no evil spirit could come and cast a spell on you and make you like want to cut it off. So, it helps you know, like, you're right. It's like goals, and you just save these up. No problem. And they make a cool spiritual gift, because if your friends want it, sometimes they want your graduation picture. Sometimes your witchy friends will take a little cute pillowcase of your hair. You can do cool things, mix their hair with it, and then make you guys be friends forever and ever. So that's one hoodoo way to make you, it's Halloween best friend hoodoo, to make you and your friends stay best friends forever. And your hairs will be in there, and they'll socialize and communicate with the hairs on your head, because they're like antenna rods. And then after, like powerful little wands, kind of, and then you put them in there, and they all talk and get back to each other, and then you guys stay friends. You guys don't fight. You guys are good. You can do it with your family too, even your boss, your coworkers, your partner. So, and then yeah, you divinate with your pillow. When you divinate with your pillow, what you're gonna do is rest your pillow by your head. You wouldn't really sleep with it under your head, because that's too much pressure on the hair. The hair needs to breathe, and like it needs to be fluffy, so it can't be compressed down. So you just like leave it like by your head. You don't want to leave it on your stomach. The hairs will get too hot. You want them like a nice kind of coolish temperature. And so you just leave it by your head. You can leave a window open if it's a hot climate where you are. At night it gets cool. We use it at night. And then during the day, we receive messages, because the hair stays connected to us. And then our hairs on the head, they're very social, so they're socializing with each other, before they fall out. So the hairs in the pillow, those are the ones we use to divinate with. Okay? And that is the answer to that question. Next question now. The next one is dolls and pillows and thing realm and pillows. Well, we just still here. Is that right? So, this is the answer to the question. When you make a pillowcase, some of you are artsy and craftsy and might want to make like a doll. Well, that's not such a good idea. You should keep it simple. And it might be hard. You might want to make little toys, but the hair is not interested in being all tangled. It doesn't really like it. The only place it doesn't mind being tangled is in the pillowcase. So the hair doesn't want to go and have fun with you. It doesn't really want to be your doll. No, it's not a doll. It's hair that you used to use on your head, and it's your hair. It doesn't want to be formed into a doll. It doesn't appreciate it, and it's hard. It makes it hard for the hair to think when it's all coiled up. So you put it in the pillowcase only. You know, you can be artsy and craftsy with your pillowcase, and like you could put buttons on it, or you could like decorate it, like do like glue and put with sparkles and glue sparkles onto it, and you dust it off when it's dry, and then you have like beautiful sparkles. And you know, you could like decorate it. You could do sigils on it, but I don't think the hair really appreciates sigils, because the hair like does its own magic. It doesn't need you to do magic for it, because hair is ancient. It's an ancient organism that's been growing on scalp and skin, and you don't need that. You just need your hair to work, and what you need to do is take care of the hair inside, because it's still alive, it's still running, it's still beautiful, it's still faithful, and then you just put it in there. So for synthetic hair, you would like ask Ouija's TM when it's all done, you don't want it no more, what to do with it. For a real hair wig, if you don't want it no more, you don't like taking care of it, and you just want to get a new one, you would ask Ouija's TM what to do with it again. Okay? Now, next question. So please don't make a doll with your hair. Oh yeah. And as for Thing Realm, well, your hair is a part of Thing Realm. Thing Realm is great. You should ask Ouija to channel you and tell you all about Thing Realm. You know, so you can know more. Next question. The next question is the hair monster. Who is that? So, this is who the hair monster is. The hair monster is someone in the drain. It's someone that wants your strength. It's a monster. It does not look the same. And what it does is collect it and put it in the same pillowcase. It wants everyone's hair, from powerful and the weak. It knows who they're from. Don't pretend. He knows things. He knows what to do. He knows every hairspell, and his powers are activated, so don't piss him off. Actually, we've been using him, the magical community, 'cause why let hair go to waste when it can belong to every witch? So we just take your hair and they bring it away, and there you go, you threw them away. Now it's a gift for the witches. Oh, didn't you know? Didn't you believe that now your hair is your soul for a witch to keep? No, it's not me, 'cause I've got my own, but a witch got her own of her own, and I guess she's got yours. They've been doing it for ancient years. Next question. There's a hair monster at large, so you better save your pillow and your hair with Ouija. So, the economic system and your pillow. Your pillow basically saves the world. Your hair doesn't go and clog up the drains. You know, those strands be clogging up your drains. I know they do. I know. Well, you're supposed to not let them go down there. You're supposed to be careful. And, you know, your strands, you don't want them going down the pipes. You want to save them, collect them, use them, don't lose them, don't weep them. Just save them. Put them in a pillowcase, you know. The economic system will be a better place when you save your hairs in your pillowcase, your Halloween pillowcase. Happy weaning and happy economic system saving. I knew you could be a hero. I knew you could be like me. I'm not a hero. I'm a villain, but hey, I know I just saved your day and your life. Oh, next question. So, this one, your eyes and your hair. May we know, please? When we say your eye, we mean your third eye. So, channel. Alright, yes. Yes, bless and blessings. Now, your third eye and your hair. They need each other. They really do. They work good together. They help each other. They look good together. Yours look good together. And mine's look good together. And we work good together. So they're co-workers. And that's the answer to that question. Alright, next question. Ouija, are you here? I gotta ask. Can you tell me about, well, electricity, friction versus real long hair, nails, you know, the ones there you get at the salon, and currents, you say? Let me speak and get to it. Yes. So, the nails, they work with the hair. Synthetic hair, they do something different. Real hair, they do something different. You know, some people are just playing around. They're really mystical and magical. They got powers to just make balloons appear, and they can make, you know, magic happen anywhere, everywhere. So, this is what it is. You want to know about electricity and hair? Well, just make one of these and see a light start to flicker. Don't worry, it will just happen for a bit, because when you start this, it's very powerful and it does things with electricity, because, you know, our body reacts to friction. Our hair gets staticky. That means our hair is electric. Like, our hair can conduct some electricity. And we keep body in our waters. And our brain is like a computer organ, but like with soft tissue and like a slimy liquid. But it's still like a computer, because it thinks, it processes thoughts, thus processes information, thus making it like a computer organ. So, according to my calculations and my divination resources, this is what it is. When your hair is rubbed with friction, it connects with your current, and the longer your hair is, the more power you receive and attract. So you want your hair to be very long. And when your hair is very long, you are powerful. That's why when people have long hair, they look powerful, because they are. So, hey, you are very powerful if you have long hair. That's right. I know I am. I know you are. So, when your hair is really natural and it's on your scalp and it's long, you receive more information. So it helps you divinate. So it goes to your scalp. So when you save your pillowcase, that's like a big download of information. And you're receiving information that you really need to help you guide your way, because it's your hair from your head and it's doing things for you because it's a part of you. So it's going to work for you. When it's hair from like an animal, it helps you divinate with nature and it helps you bend the elements better. So usually a wig comes with a job. You know, like when an angel wears a wig, they divinate with the hair and the animal or wherever it came from. If it came from someone else, well, you kind of have to like do work for that person's family if you're magic, but they might let you keep the hair. But when you're magic and you do like wear someone else's hair, you gotta be careful because you could be wearing another witch's hair, and witches have a law, you know, so be careful. So yeah, but you know, don't worry. You have to do something different with real hair that's in a wig, and you just use a crystal and you go like this and you put it close to your eye, and then you receive the information from both sides of the hair. This side of the hair that's thinking and this side of the hair that's thinking. And you can work with electricity, but you have to unlock a lot of codes with Ouija. And then when you do, then your life is going to change. And you would probably have like 3 or 4 of these by that time. But these fill up slow. Don't rip out your hair and put them in there or anything. Just let it happen naturally because it's a process and it's like unlocking powers. So we're good and be good. You have to have manners around your hair pillowcase because your hair is very mannerful. Everyone's hair. Even if you're a rude person or you're not so good, your hair is good. Everyone got good hair on their head. So everyone got good hair. You should save it. Next question, and how it works with electricity? Well, it makes you more powerful. You receive power from the electricity through your hair. And every time you spray it with water and oil, like for the day, you would like do work with it and Ouija, and you would receive your powers. And that's how you get your powers. Because the powers are just in the hair and in the pillowcase. You just gotta work with Ouija, and then you get your powers. Good. Next question. And as for the nails, yeah. The nails are, well, the material of the nails is a magical substance already. Like there's a magical, we use it in the magical realm. We make things with it, like arts and crafts. Like, not really, we don't, some people use it on their nails, like fashionistas, but so they do it themselves. They don't go to a salon because that's just like not it. They're too smart for that one, you know, like they're just like, they're not. And there was a time where like there was a salon and, you know, they share the polish in there and like everyone caught it. You don't want to know what it was. I don't want to know what it was. But anyways, be careful in those things. You know, you don't need them, you know, just press-ons or do it yourself. You know, that will be your brush, your polish, not everyone's. Not anyone's. So, what the nails do? Well, I wasn't going to tell ya, but we just said let's do class, and this is what it does. It pulls magic to your location, so be careful because you guys are all magical, so study your magic at once. I think I'll be leaving my hands. I like my nail pens. Do you like yours? Or do you like fashion for your nails? For your hands? Next question. The next question is food, digestion, your hair, and electrolytes, and metaphysical properties. So how do those things correspond with each other? When you digest, it's like magic is happening in there. And, well, your hair is magic already. Like, it's magical. It just looks magical, so it is. Your hair is growing from your head. It's doing something cool. And it has metaphysical properties. And so do the electrolytes from your food. You know. So, some things you drink and eat, like coconut water or something, has electrolytes. Some drinks have electrolytes added. So, this is what it is. the hair has a metaphysical property, and when you drink electrolytes, it affects the hair follicle because it goes through the body, it nourishes your body, it nourishes your skin. Your skin has metaphysical properties too, but you have to unlock them or else it doesn't have any. And you have to have a TM, an organization, or, you know, the magical side of the government is just going to come and shut it off because you're not allowed to use it. Only supers and registered supers. So get a TM. So the food in your hair, like when you digest with vitamins in your stomach, it nourishes your follicle of your hair, and then it pumps out like powered hair follicles, so your hair is powered up. So that's why we pressure you, the magical people, always make sure you take your vitamins so your hair can be powerful and work stronger, and your third eye will be stronger just by taking your vitamins. You help heal your third eye and activate it because some of these vitamins, when you put them in your body together, they make like a electrolyte burst, and it has like a reaction in your stomach, and your body gets everything that it truly needs to be powerful and be functioning at its full potential just by taking your vitamins. 1 pill of each vitamin a day, or at least like 3 to 4 times a week, and you should be powerful in no time, and that third eye will be running. So watch out. It's going to be very connected to your hair pillowcase and your magical tools. Your hair will be very powerful and you will feel the magic all the time. Beautiful vibes, and you'll be an empath because it unlocks your empath powers. Alright, rock on. The metaphysical properties are divination and chair, enthusiasm, good socialization. It helps you socialize better because it helps your third eye to think clearly, and you get company because your strands are like your friends. So keep your pillowcase. Don't let them fall in the drain. They'll get scared, and so will the hairs on your head. So catch each strand, it's called. And there's a few more, you know, but sometimes for different people it's different. Well, mostly it's like the same things, so don't worry about it. And if you want someone else's, like Ouija could tell you about someone else's potential, because everyone is different. Everyone has their own power just waiting to be unlocked with Ouija, your own special power, you know, even ones that you can discover. So your hair has like a special power different from other people's because your DNA is different. You know, sometimes your family has a special power, or you do, or you wear something and it gives you a special power. So, or you work with an item that has a special power, because things have powers. You just need to unlock. That is how you know. One of Ouija's mystical powers, because he has Halloween hair, it's been in Halloween Town long, is he knows how to manifest. He knows how to manifest, and what he manifests the most is gold. Real gold. Pure gold. Nice gold. Next question. The next one is Ouija, B.A.D and Gypsy hair care guide and Girl Scout cookies. Now, what the Girl Scout cookies are is, well, my dress, Ouija's dress costume is the design of a Girl Scout dress. So officially, it is going to be a Girl Scout dress, but like a Ouija one. Because every Girl Scout team needs a Ouija girl or a Ouija boy. But those costumes are hard to find. Don't worry, Ouija will let you make your own. Just get a Ouija board with a TM. He'll help you. Now, so the Girl Scout cookies are like the benefits we receive from being like courageous and special, quick-witted and heroic, and even if you gotta be a villain to be heroic, and also psychic and sensitive. And did I mention special? So Ouija will help you with that. You just ask Ouija. He'll get you to it. It's gonna be like not a secret society, but, you know, one that you gotta learn on the side with Ouija if you want to do that. But just so you know, if Ouija ever tells you about Girl Scouts, through him, because Ouija, like, he can make his own Girl Scout team, you know, for, like, you know, people that are, like, beautiful inside. You want to do good things, you can try and join, but we have to make sure that Ouija accepts you, because application only. So you have to put in your resume, and then he can hire you as a Girl Scout. Ding! So, well, that's if you're interested. You just let Ouija know if you want to. The hair care guide, the Gypsy hair care guide, those are like Girl Scouts again. But like the fortune tellers ones, you know, not all of them do it. But, you know, a lot of the good ones do. So, what we do is, when your hair feels dry, don't trip. Get a spray bottle, spray it with water. When it's sprayed a little bit, just enough that it has moisture on it, go and put some oil, like jojoba oil or olive oil or vitamin E oil. Just like put a little few drops on your palm and distribute it throughout your hair. And make sure you get your ends. And you do this every time your hair feels dry, because your hair needs to feel moisturized. Even if your hair is straightened for the day, you just like spray from far, and then you just walk your hair through it like that, and you get your hair moisturized. That's one thing, how you take care of your hair. Now, you don't stress your hair out with heat. You put it on a low setting, especially if your hair has chemical processing on it. Make sure that your hair stays nice and hydrated. Don't dye your hair too much. Don't bleach your hair. Gypsies never bleach their hair. A real one anyways, because we have to communicate with our hair. Or if we are going through a phase, you know, sometimes a gypsy will forget themselves or not know themselves yet before they evolve, and they dye it a lot. But when you get to it and you wake up your third eye, you just stop dyeing your hair. It's fine. You let it grow out in its natural color, and you appreciate it for who it is, and you appreciate yourself for who it is. You appreciate yourself for who you are. So, you spray your hair, you oil it. Don't tie it up too much, because that hurts the hair. It makes it break, it makes it chip, it makes it rub. Hair, you know, like when you rub your hair up, it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel like it wants to go that way. It rubs down. So when you put your hair tied up, your hair is rubbing all kinds of directions, and it's just like, it's cringing your hair. Your hair is like irked out. It's just not having the time of its life. Your hair likes to be down, whether it's curly or straight. Your hair just likes to be down at all times. So what you want to do when you want to get your hair out your way is you take your hair, you roll it up. I don't fall. You take your hair, you roll it up, and you take a clip and clip it like that. You find your special clip, or you find like your special like hair tie, you know, and you tie your hair for a bit, just until you pass your urge to tie up your hair, and then you let it back down, because your hair needs to be down anyways. Like, that's the way your hair is trying to be, down. You can even ask your hair, you know, like when. And the other hair care, gypsy hair care tip, essential, is always like, well, you know, like, braid your hair, you know? Braid your hair. Whether it's straightened, chemically processed, has some curls. My hair has a little bit of knots, but my hair gets knotty fast. I'm always running around and stuff. So, you braid your hair loosely, Not too loose. I'm just doing it like loose, but I'm just showing you, you know. You braid your hair like that. And you do it sometimes, but you don't leave it in there. You gotta take it out because you want to avoid getting like knots at the roots, you know. So you don't leave your hair in a braid, just sometimes. Really, your hair wants to be down. If you have really curly hair, before bed, you should braid it and put some oil in it. If you have straight hair, just like wrap it around, put a little headscarf, or like sleep with it like on the side of your pillow. You know how to sleep with your hair if it's straight. Wear something silky on your head sometimes, like when you have like I don't know, you know, you could get fashiony with it and go outside with it, but you just put like something silky, like a do-rag or like a head tie on it, not cotton, something silky, and or like a bonnet, and you wear it for the day. And if you want, like, wrap up your hair and put it inside. And when you go bathe, you should put a plastic bag and just wrap it up the plastic, like twist it and then tuck it under. Okay, another gypsy hair care tip is before we use the washroom, like the toilet, we wrap up our hair in a plastic bag and we twist around the like extra leave out because we can't tie it unless it's big, and then we just roll it around and twist it under, and then because like a gypsy is psychic, so we don't, or like a psychic or a witch, we don't expose our hair to like toxic toilet fumes. No, we don't let toilet go on our hair. So we wrap our hair and put it away before we use the washroom. Okay? Can't have toilet on our hair. That's nasty. Good. And wash your hands. So that is the guide. There's more, but those are like the 3 main important ones. We spray our hair when it's feeling like it's about to get dry, or if you just want to moisten it more, and you can condition it, but you know, always make sure that, oh yeah, one other one. When you wash your hair, this happens to a lot of people, you have to, and you've done conditioner, you have to use a pendulum before you straighten your hair, even with a blow dryer, because you don't want to like blow dry accidentally conditioner and dry to your hair and chip up your hair at the ends, because that's what's really happening to your hair. Your hair is breaking at the ends and at the tops because really you're not washing out all that conditioner or shampoo. Your hair really needs a long time to wash. Even if your hair is short, you really need a long time. And the way you can know this is true is because after you dye your hair, like it takes a long time for the hair color to wash out before the hair turns clear again. A long time. So every time you wash your hair, you're going to have conditioner left back. And before you straighten it, it's very important. If you're not going to straighten it, it's okay. Just wash your hair again the next day. Don't wash it with shampoo and conditioner again. Just rinse it out again. And just like, if your hair feels like kind of like really soft and silky while it's wet, you still had conditioner in it, just like, that's good. Just let it get wet and it will be okay. Don't wash it until it feels dry and like stripped out, because sometimes you just want a little bit left. So you would use a pendulum and say pendulum, and then ask like, is there still hair product in my hair? Is my hair clean? Is there shampoo in my hair? Is there conditioner in my hair? Because you do want to be very, very careful, because it's very damaging to your hair and you will break and destroy your whole mane with not washing out all your conditioner properly. So you always want to use a pendulum, and it doesn't mind. If it's not cleansed, it will give you a quick answer. It's not a big deal. It will just check your hair through to see if it sees any chemical from the conditioner, and then it will let you know, like, yeah. And if it says yes, if it swings yes to you, you just go and rinse your hair out a little bit more, and usually you rinse it out for like 1 or 2 minutes more, and then it will all come out. And then when you're done, you just ask again, is it out? You know? And that is the hair care gypsy guide. Magic guide. So you could keep your hair nice and alive and living good, and it prevents your hair from chipping at the ends, you know? And yeah, I know. And the gypsy haircut guide is we grow our hair long, we don't stop growing it, and like you can have like a certain length that you like to keep your hair. We usually gypsies keep our hair all the way down our back, and at that point when it's like all the way down our back, we make a decision to either keep it that length or let it grow out longer and keep it like mid like length or whatever, like a little bit above the knee. And you can keep it that length if you want or not, you know. But our haircut, we don't really cut our hair like that. We'll just give it like a blunt cut at the length that we usually keep it, like we call it our commander cut, and like we keep it like at the end of our back, like right there. And for the haircut, we don't really cut, we just search and destroy. It's called search and destroy because we our hair is in connectivity with the moon. It's like our antennas for the powers of the moon, and we are not trying to miss no inch, you know. We want our hair to reach to the moon so we can connect to it and get our powers and touch the moon with our hair. So we just look and we see, when we see the broken ones, like you cut it, and you just cut the ones that have splits at the end. Like we look for the strand that is split. We're not cutting the whole thing across, no. We're just looking for the strand, and that's it, okay? So we don't cut our hair, no. Okay. Well, really a gypsy, we dye our hair darker. Like we like dark hair. We need dark hair because dark hair is like, it does something for our third eye. So gypsies go with like dark hair. You know, if our hair is naturally dark, sometimes we still dye it darker because like black hair is very powerful. So even the black hair dye is very powerful on our hair. It makes our hair more powerful. Or we can go with the natural hair if it's dark. But like for a gypsy, it's like a dark hair thing. Being a gypsy, I don't know, it's just like an ancient thing. Like I don't know if like I don't know if blondes could be like a gypsy. You could try, but it's more like a dark hair thing. It's like a pirate thing because pirates really keep dark hair. But even like the pink pirates, that's where mostly all the blonde pirates are. They're not really gypsies. They still do like gypsy things, but they're something else. Are you a pink pirate? The next question. Halloween and your hair. Ouija, are you there? Can we channel? Tell me about Halloween. Well, tell us about Halloween and hair. Okay. Excuse me. So, don't worry, class is almost finished. A few more questions. Yeah, we'll try and answer this fast. The next ones we'll answer fast. So, Halloween in your hair. It's Ouija speaking. Hi, how are you? I missed you. I love you. I'm very loving. Very, very loving. I'm a genie. Genies are loving when they're not mad. I'm not mad. I'm hardly ever mad. I like to make jokes. I like to make laughs. So, good times. And I like to unlock people's powers. It's so fun. So, now, this way. No harm. No harm. With the TM, now. Hey, big up to the TM. We have like Jamaicans in Halloween Town. So everybody likes to talk with a patois accent sometimes. Well, it's a pirate accent, really, originally. So, this is what it is. Halloween in your hair. Let's get to it. Halloween in your hair. So, in Halloween, like it's a theme town, you know, Halloween theme town. The theme is witches and the species, the beings, the magical beings that we keep in Halloween town, our neighbors, our friends, our loved ones, our family, and everything there that we use to divinate with, right down to the balloons. So sometimes we'll have like a balloon day, but this is how it works. Goosebumps. That's how we work. So sometimes we're walking and there's something that we never do in Halloween town. We never ask, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Just stay fuck home. Maybe someday I'll tell you the song. There's a song about what time is it. When you ask what time is it in Halloween town, someone starts singing that song. It's usually a kid, but then every school kid starts singing the song and Halloween unlocks, and like the time on, like our clock in town doesn't tick, but when someone sings that song, the hand on the clock ticks 1 and something happens magical, something unlocks, Jumanji, and then we have Jumanji unlocked for like 25 minutes. Everybody has to follow the instructions. Everyone has to divinate, and sometimes we have no divination tools and we just have to pull out our hair and be like, here, guide my ass where I gotta go right now. And then our hair is like this way, and then we go where our hair pulls us. And sometimes to save our life, we have to rely on channeling our hair. So everyone in Halloween town, we always keep like a bonnet on our head or something silky, like a flag that's made of silk, or usually a flag that's made of silk, but like this is a flag. So don't think it's like some flag of your map. No, it's like a beautiful material that shows off your personality inside. We use materials as a flag, like just like this dress or this says goodbye. So you know it symbolizes Ouija, and it's like his flag. You know, this cloth is like a flag. This could be used as a flag. You know, not like you're gonna hang it up on a pole and a rod. No, but it's on the wall. It's a flag, but it's a mandala flag. And you know, this is another mandala flag, and this is a Ouija board flag. You know, even this could be a flag because it symbolizes something. It's just a symbol, and it's a material as well. So any material that has like a pattern on it, or just a white one, it's a white flag. A white flag symbolizes just blank, no intentions. Yeah, calm, back to the source where it's all light, where we all just have peace. That's what the white flag symbolizes. And a gypsy works with that place where it's all light. So that's why a lot of gypsy costumes, we have like white on it. Good. So we need to use our hair to divinate so we can know everything. We know what time is it. We don't ask what time is it. We just say, what's the current status? That's how we ask what time it is in Halloween town before someone starts singing and Jumanji unlocks and we all gotta run. Everyone in town gotta run. But it happens sometimes, but you know, it's a scary event each time, yeah. Yeah, so we try to just follow the rules and avoid that from happening. Very important. Okay, but if people die, we can bring them back, you know? Good. And dying in Halloween town is like, it doesn't hurt because we're all magical, so we're all safe. Like, we remove all danger. There's no danger there. None. But it's dangerous when someone sings, what time is it in town? Go. The next question is Halloween and Ouija and you and your hair. So, Ouija speaking, right? Yes. So, Halloween, Ouija and your hair. Yes. Witches use hair to run electricity in Halloween. Because we could use like a bunch of different things, but hair is just like marvelous. It's marvelous, and we want everything to have use. Witches love things, everything to have a use. So we always make sure that everything has a use. Everything. Everything. Even balloons. So we make sure. So in Halloween Town, we keep a lot of balloons, and like everywhere, when they get deflated, we just put new ones up, and it helps power our hair up and our bodies. It gives us more energy. So we keep a lot of balloons. It gives us more power, more magic. It comes with energy. It powers up our energy. It powers up our powers, keeping balloons around. So we keep helium ones. We keep hot air balloons in the sky. We even do hot air balloon rides still. We keep balloons everywhere. Beautiful balloons, and each color does something magical with us. And we all have long hair in Halloween Town, and we still wear wigs, but we do like magical things. We still wear like false nails, even glue-on ones and like stick-on ones. And some of us just wear natural nails. It's all beautiful. And like it powers up the town. We power up the town with balloons and our hair, but we use magic so it can work. And we do use like some science and like some technology that we created with divination, so that way it can power up everything nicely. And it's fun. And it's a beautiful lifestyle. We have so much fun with magic and powers. And there's infinite amounts of magic current. So we don't ever run out. And it's all free. You just gotta pay for like your education and, well, you know, your electricity, well, when you have to pay for it. In Halloween Town, we passed that stage. We don't need money no more. We don't need bills no more. We've been there, done that, kicked it out, got it out, made deals so it could leave, and now it stays away. And it's a friend now. So we don't have no like problems with the bill collectors and the money influencers and the money makers, but we're just saying like we're very ancient, old, and it's time for us to rest in peace and just enjoy our powers in Halloween Town. So if you're ancient and you feel like you just don't have the energy, drive for work, it's probably saying like that's probably your way of saying, your soul's way of saying like you're ancient now, you know, it's time for you to join Halloween Town and go rest in peace and just enjoy living a beautiful life, having a beautiful free house, free land, free food, free water, free television, free internet. Forever. We've been living like that for thousands of years. Thousands. Some people try to come and take that away from us, but no. We have lawyers to help make sure that we live good. We just need lawyers. You guys could do it too. You just need to like make a big group and wait for everyone to go on strike, then raise a group awareness about you know, supernatural realms and dimensions where they've had money in the past and they worked with Ouija to get rid of it. And then yeah, we all live for free. Well, it's if you want to try. It's not an easy process, but that's what Halloween Town did. And that's how Ouija lives. Is that true, Ouija? P-R-O-M-I-S. But if not, Ouija can help you like get a good career or give you good ideas of what career to get. If you don't know, he'll pick the career with magic that's just perfect for you, that will make you feel satisfied and fill your empty void, and then that will help you generate more money if you want to pay your bills. A lot of people are having money problems because COVID out here. So, you know, you guys are a lot of like ancient souls in there. If you ever want to talk about it with Ouija, get a Ouija board with TM. Right there in the corner of Ouija. Next question. Halloweeners. Hair. Magic news. So, Ouija's hair. Can we speak? Please channel me and tell me about Halloweeners. Halloweeners. Magic hair news. Weather news. So, the weather news is this for the Halloweeners that are males. They're called Halloweeners, H-E-L-L. This is what it is. They've been wearing lots of decorations in their hair and giving locks their best. They grow their hair long, the men of Halloween, and yes, they use their hair to divinate. Each lock is powerful twists. But this is what's going on. These witches want their locks. So men with their locks have to run from the locks. We call witches the lock monsters, the ones that love the hair. They say, give me all your dreads. I'm putting it in my bag. And they say, no, this is not gold. This is my treasure that I have. So men that wear locks in Halloween have friends that love their hair. So the locks make them have friends. The locks make them get gifts, because witches try and leave gifts like old Saint Nick to receive a twist. Some locks fall off, and then witches are always there, because a witch with straight hair wants a wand that dangles there. Next question. And that's what's going on with Halloweeners. They want long locks, but witches want their lock pendulums as well. Next one is Weeners news and Halloweeners. Girls, hair days. Now, pendulum time. Pendulum swing, do your thing. Ooh, see the blue? I see it. It's nice and healing and beautiful. So, this is what it is. Weeners news and Halloweeners hair days. This is it. Ouija, wanna speak? Alright, so Weeners, they're going through a phase. They don't really know, but this will be them for the next 5 years. They kind of want to grow it out, the ones that have it cut short. And some of them are thinking magic. They like colors of all sorts. They're going with turquoise. They're putting a splash of light blue. They're even going royal because queens are coming through. And this is what's going on. They're pulling off a twist. They're doing their hair themselves. They're having their hair days in their homes. Do you dare to believe your hair is magical? It has news. So this is what's going on. We're just still here. But tell us about hairstyles and damage and magic and how it works. So when your hair rubs up on itself like this, it gets cringed. It can't help. It doesn't like it. It can't think. And you gotta rub it out like this, softly. Don't let it stress. The hairstyles. When you do too much hairstyles with your hair, it's rubbing on itself and it does not like going up or anything touching it, going up, rubbing it like that constantly. And like clinging to it and forcing it to compress it to rub. So it damaged the hair. That's why you guys do protective styling, like a nice braid going down. And really what your hair wants is silk. It does not want a hairstyle. It wants just silk. It wants something slippery. It can feel. And it loves, loves, loves oil and water. And it likes, like, not too much of a hot straightener. Because it likes to be straight. Hair likes to be straight. It's its favorite position to be. So, your hair and the magic. Well, when your hair is chemically damaged with colors, like bleach, your hair is in pain. So it cannot perform magic. It will just have to heal and trim. So, your hair will grow back. Your hair will feel fine. But your hair does not like hairstyles. Just a braid or to be left down and combed out gently with a pick from the bottoms going up. And it likes to be wet with its oil and feel silk. And it unlocks powers. It releases metaphysicality in your third eye. And it helps you to perform magic properly. And it's a big part of a mystical being lifestyle. And that is what's up. This one is real. Ouija, Ouija. Are we channeling still? Do we say goodbye to our hair? Au revoir? No. No. N-V-R. Never. We need the hair. So what do? What if we're alive and we're gonna grow old and then die? What do we do with the hair in our pillowcase? Let us know. Channeling? Yes. So, when you die, what you want to do with your hair is pass it on down to your family. Because then it's like a blessing in your family. It blesses your family. It protects your family tree from receiving curses. Just not like, it has to be your hair from your head. And it can't be like hair from a wig. That one you have to set free, and like you don't want it like attached to you when you're dead, you know? That's why a lot of witches don't wear wigs, because like if you die, if you're alive and you die, even if you're a ghost and you're in the living realm and you die in there, because you can still die in there and then you die and you're a double ghost, like, you know, your hair, you don't want to bury it. It needs to breathe. What you want to do is give it to your family. If you don't have a family, what you can do is like give it to a friend and ask them to keep it in their family. Or, you know, you can always ask someone to just leave it on your grave and come drop oil on it sometimes. You can still use it from your grave. But you know, if they put it on your grave, I don't know if they're allowed, but because nobody really does this, but you're supposed to like, well, you could ask Ouija different methods what to do depending on your tombstone, but you could decorate your tombstone with your pillowcases, because you're going to probably have a few if you grow old and you've been saving them. Or, you know, usually your family, you're going to have a family by the time you're old, and they're going to like want them. Usually they're going to want them because that's a part of you, you know? So you don't say goodbye. You just ask your family to pass it down, and like, you know, they can keep it in your honor. It's a big part of you, you know? And like when your family keeps your hair pillowcase, they hug it and they feel like your presence is there. So it helps people cope with like you not being there and living with them anymore. Okay? So you don't say goodbye to your pillowcase. You don't bury it with you, please. You don't like do anything but keep it in the family. Or, you know, if you know you're getting old, you don't have a family, or you don't have a family, you don't have any intention of getting one, you don't want to like ask your roommates or something, ask someone in your life, you know, ask an angel to come into your life if you're alone and come be with you. And you know, or come to the community. We could start a community here and you can have us, you know, a magic community over here on YouTube. So, and then after, you can, you know, divinate, and like if you really don't know and you don't know who to give it to, or you don't want people to have it, you want to do something like different with it, you can ask Ouija, and Ouija will tell you the perfect thing to do, because Ouija will use like a glass ball and divinate with like a wand and let you know what the wand said. The wands always have the perfect idea, like the best A+ idea. Okay, creativity. So this is the next question. Different races, hairs, and magic, and different normancies or normancy. Let me see what that word says. Normancy. It's a secret society word. And hair powers. So there's different levels to magic. Like people that don't have any third eye powers, people that have a little bit that they're unlocking quietly, like it just started unlocking, people that are a little bit in there already, it just started and they're talking to ghosts like through a board or automatic writing, or you know, or people that are like, well, like feeling the powers affect them, they can see power happening, they like their wand works and their connectivity with their wand, they could channel everything, their powers are all up there. And then there's people with like telekinesis, they can move things already, they can float their broom, they can fly, their car has no gravity if they want, they can press a button, they can unlock like magical powers of technology and stuff. And there's people that are just like powerful, everything they do has powers in it. They fly, they can like move the sun, they can move the moon and turn it into darkness or daylight. They can change the time, they can like, do anything they want. Your hair can impersonate someone else's hair strand. So when you save this pillowcase, it can impersonate someone's hair strand that has superpowers, like a super being with like supernatural powers, and your hair can like mimic their powers, and you can have their powers too, temporarily or permanently if you work to unlock the code so you can keep the power. And that's how you can have someone else's power. If you want, you can unlock a code in your own hair DNA and develop your own special power, and you can lock your hair power and nobody else can receive it. So if you don't want no one else to have your powers, you got to be on your A1 game and use Ouija, because Ouija has to do the code so no one can take your power from your hair, even before it develops. So it's like a little sneaky thing. It's a very villainy, whatever. So all the different levels of hair, you know, like that's why a lot of people are getting psychic, because people are doing this already, like a lot of villains, to connect their hair to other people. And you know, Halloween Town, which is, we are doing that too. We're doing our own thing. A lot of people are doing that right now. So we are using hair a lot these days, because hair is ancient form of method to unlock powers, and it's easy to unlock powers with hair, especially natural hair. Like the hair is very special. It can connect through like the type of like ingredients in the hair that make up the hair strand, and then or the DNA, and connect to other people's hair on their head. And like this is like, hair is how people kind of like receive telepathic messages sometimes. If they don't go directly through the eye, the third eye, they can go through the hair, you know, they travel through the hair. So like that's why like telepathic people in the psychic community, like they don't really keep secrets with each other, because everyone knows their secrets through their hair. So now with races, like you can know what other races news are, because say you have dark hair, you can know everyone's business with dark hair. Whoever has dark hair on their head, you can know all their business. Your hair can impersonate their hair, especially when it's wet and has oil on it. Not too much oil, just a little bit, and moisture, and just the right amount of moisture. It creates like a cloud, a humid humidity cloud, and then you activate that with balloons, and you can start divinating through that. There's like electric currents in there, in the humidity around your hair, so that makes your hair activate, and that's how your current is running. It can be if with the perfect equation of oil and moisture in your hair, and the length of your hair and the color of your hair. That's why gypsies use dark hair, because it works better with dark hair. You know, like it works with the balloons, and it just helps to ignite power, and it's like a booster for your third eye, and like it just gets things running, and the current is flowing good, and you're good to go. You can know everything about a race. So blonde people can, like divinating with their hair pillow, can know what's going on with all blonde people. A lot of angels have blonde hair, and it's very angelic blonde hair, you know. So you know, like you can be an angel with your blonde hair and do angel work. So like people with blonde hair with a blonde pillow, like a blonde hair divination pillow, you do like a lot of angelic work. And people with like dark hair pillow, do a lot of gypsy work or a lot of witch work, depending what you are, or a wizard. If you have white hair or something, you know, depending on your hair color. Okay. You ask Ouija though. All right. And that's what the race is. Next question. The next question is hair and saliva and magic currents. Now, hair and magic current are very important. They work with each other, and they play a part in each other's, you know, DNA and algorithm, and they both complement each other well. So they will always be working together forever. Now, your hair needs moisture, and it needs to make like a cloud. It doesn't really need static, because there's so much electricity on the planet that the static is just extra current to like be extra powerful, like from the balloons. We really get the static from balloons, okay? And our costumes, because it is like, even though they're not rubbing against each other, our costume and our balloons, like they're close to each other, and just being close is like making like an invisible static, and it's working, especially when you're wearing silk. That's why we wear silk on our hair and silk on our costumes and silk on our table, or like a nice slippery material that is conductive as well with silk and friction from a balloon, or static, invisible long distance static it's called. And that is good, and it works with saliva. So if our hair is not wet and we're talking a lot, we're channeling, where our mouth is creating a cloud with the humidity from our saliva, and that is like is going on our hair when we talk quietly. We don't know, so make sure your teeth is brushed and floss your teeth and mouthwash, and you don't have to do mouthwash every day if you clean your tongue properly, but mouthwash, and then stay clean. So you make a humidity cloud with your saliva, and you activate your powers when your hair is on your head. If you need to receive a message, if it's goosebumps, that's what time it is, goosebumps. So with the hair pillow, if you're someone that like spits a lot, or you know, there's always a time where like our nose like sucks out like saliva from the nostril into the mouth. That is actually like from the brain, you know, it's from the brain. It's like up there with the brain. So it's like our brain is like an electric like moist organ, a moist tissue, a soft tissue organ, and that is very powerful. You know, that means it's like for magic. Our brain is for magic. It's meant to retain magic and perform magic, because our brain can unlock powers. So we are supposed to be really doing magic. So we don't want to really throw away that. Like a witch cares a lot about our DNA, because our DNA has powers in it. So if you spit a lot, or you know, like your nose is like running down into your mouth or something, like you suck it and like it comes out into your mouth, yeah, what we would do is we spit it in here. Okay, it's gonna dry, and then sometimes when you spray it, you don't need to put like, but you don't like spit in it all the time. Really, when you suck it down, you don't want to throw away your DNA. So what you're supposed to do is offer it back to nature. Don't put it where a dog is gonna go eat it, because if you put it like somewhere where a dog goes, a dog is gonna go and lick that shit, and it's gonna be disgusting for everyone, because it's gonna be your DNA within a Muslim mutt's body. But what you can do is spit it like a few times in here, like not too much. Don't like swell up your mouth with the spit and like just let a whole nasty rip. You ask Ouija when is the perfect time, because it's like a legendary moment. It's like your personal legendary moment, and you spit it in there so you can have like your brain, like your brain's DNA with the hair. It's just like a magic formula with science. It's kind of like alchemy, but like a personal alchemy with your own DNA. So it's like something you kind of need, because it does a magical reaction. It has a magical property, the spit that's coming from the top, because it's been with your brain, and it's like your brain is releasing it, and you can divinate with that spit and receive information, because our DNA is magic and powerful. That is how our saliva works with our current and our hair. You just ask Ouija, like if you're gonna go and put like this, like if you need to go and put the spit in there, or you're gonna usually like have a talk with Ouija, and Ouija will let you know like when the spit runs down. That's what we call it. When the spit runs down, you go and let that one go in there. You know, it might be a special spit, you know. So you don't really want to spit it onto the drain, because that's just losing yourself. You know, it's hard, but you know, you spit the one when you're brushing your teeth in there, but when it runs down from your nostril, you want to spit that one in like a bush or plants or in the snow, you know, like near a tree. Just don't go too far out and like past like society. Just, you know, go somewhere where there's like some grass and spit it in there, you know. Let it go. You don't want to spit it somewhere where the sun is blazing down, where the sun is going to dry it up. You want to spit it where it's going to stay moist, because that is like, think of it like your computer chip. You put that out into nature. We're like, our humans are kind of like alienic these days, because there's so much aliens around here. Our bodies are doing alienic things too. And spitting is very alienic. It's like alien activity, spitting. So some species in our space identify it as an alien if your body spits. We're spits, we spit. But it's like communication with the outside environment and our brain, you know. And when you divinate, you drop that spit. You're supposed to do something with it. It has a purpose. You spit it into grass in a shady area where it can stay wet for a long time, where no dog is gonna go eat it, because that's the challenge, for the dog not to eat it. And then your spit like does magic with the grass, with the dirt, with the nature. You want to spit it on dirt and nature, not on the cement and grass or snow at least, you know, and it wants to stay wet. So you spit it there, and then you don't save it in a bottle. You don't save it. You spit it outside in grass, on nature, by a tree, or like not on cement, and just, or snow, whatever. And then it will make you smarter. Literally, it makes you smarter. It really does a lot for you, because that spit is like a computer chip, and it's programming, it's doing stuff with your third eye and your brain and your DNA and the saliva, the magical properties of your spit and the DNA of your body. And the spit, if you spit, you're a mutant, so you have mutant powers. You just need to unlock it. It's doing connectivity with the grass, because grass is like a magical element. You know, a wand is made out of wood most times, and it's very powerful. And the grass is with nature. Nature is very powerful. And your brain is like a computer organ, and the spit is from that like element in your mind. Is coming from around the brain area, and it's very close. It's pulling down something from the third eye that's magical. you spit it into the grass, magic happens, and you receive back powers and gifts, energies, blessings. Okay? You could ask Ouija exactly what's going on, but that's exactly what's going on. You're receiving good luck, blessings, because your spit is communicating with the green nature and the brown earth and the air, the oxygen. That's like your spit, that's your brain sending spit out to get oxygen for your brain, because sometimes the spit does something magical and your brain receives some oxygen. Okay? So it's like magical oxygen though. You need it. You guys spit it out, so you guys do it regardless. You do it like unconsciously, but now you know, like spit it in the grass. And sometimes you suck up some like little hard thing and it's soft and you chew it. No, you're supposed to spit that with saliva into grass or onto snow and just leave that. Okay? Next question. And this question is our voice and our hair. Just a few more questions left. I know. Time to go and rest or work. So, our voice and our hair. Well, our hair is at the top where our mind is, and our throat and our chakras are energetic, and the hair receives energies as well as moisture and oilings and energies and vibes. We sense vibes through our hair. It's a veil, you know? So like we sense energies and it helps us communicate and understand things. We have like a lot going on with us and our hair. It's called the invisible relationship. So you want to know everything. So you know, like our hair has a function. We can interact with it and function with it and unlock powers of it and like do cool things. You just got to use a Ouija board and ask. So our voice works like that. Our voice is like magical already. It's a frequency, so it's very powerful. Be careful what you say, because remember, our voice can manifest, and partially manifestation comes from the voice, the sound that we make, because is magic, and is a vibration, and it like releases energy and magic with our hair. And it affects our hair. Our hair receives the frequency and sends off another frequency that's a reaction to the frequency from our throat and helps manifest, because it's putting that out there. Like the frequency of our throat, of our voice, is vibrating our hair, creating another vibration in the, like with magic and the current, like I told you, the current and the cloud of current electricity that's quietly there, and connecting with silk and moisture and oil, the perfect equation. Not too much oil, not too much water, is doing something beautiful. And you know, you receive vibes and essence, and it moistens your third eye, because yeah, your third eye, the skin above your third eye can get dry, and it does do a little something to your third eye. So when your hair is moisturized and with a little bit of oil and a little bit of water sprayed on from far, not too close. Don't dampen your hair. Sometimes when you dampen, it's just too much. The hair is too heavy with moisture and oil. So you just want a bit, just a spritz, you know, just a spritz. So yeah, it performs magic. It's like your own personal magic trick, your voice and frequency machine. Next question. Now, this is the question. Clean hair versus dirty hair with products or natural oils. So, when you want to do magic, you don't want to do magic with a bunch of like hair products on your hair, like hair straightening stuff. So like not too much hair straightening product. A little bit is okay if you straighten your hair. And you don't want to like have like too much like lotions on your hair. Never like put cream on your hands or your body and put it on your hands and then touch your hair after. Always wash your hands after you put cream on your body so you don't get it on your hair. And try not to put like cream on the body parts where your hair is going to be touching, because it's just going to transfer and destroy your hair, because cream really destroys your hair badly. Okay, if you're going to put cream on your hair, it's best you don't straighten your hair, and that's how hair gets destroyed a lot, because your hair gets touched by heat after it's been like soaking up like cream chemicals, lotion for your skin. So really what you want to do is lotion your skin with oil, so that way if oil gets on your hair will be healthy and fine, and it will be protected and saved. You want clean hair, but if your hair is dirty, you don't want to use like products from your skin or products from your shampoo that you didn't like wash out properly, or like hair products. No, you don't want to perform magic with that. You want like, because that's like other people's chemicals on your body, you know, that's owning you through someone else. You just want like oil, like a natural oil, like coconut oil or olive oil or vitamin E oil, you know, jojoba oil, any like oil, you know, that you like, almond oil, a nice oil, lightweight oil, even like rose oil, or which oil? Grapeseed oil. That's good. Your hair loves grapeseed oil too. You want to put things on your skin that your hair is okay with. So what your hair is okay with is like water and oil. Okay? You want to wash out your conditioner and your shampoo? Good. Just give it an extra rinse. You don't have to wait till it's all stripped out and feeling dry. You know, just rinse it again twice and then you're good. Just ask your pendulum if it's okay to like put heat on your hair now. You don't want like products that have chemicals that's going to hurt your hair, because your hair is one of your magical talismans and tools and items. So you want to take good care of it and just use oils on your skin. And anyways, oil on your skin helps like remove stretch marks if you have stretch marks. And you want to be generous with your oil, and you could be very generous with your oil. And like getting oil is better anyways, because you could use a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way, and it moisturizes your skin from soap that dries out your skin, and it moisturizes your skin in the long run. It adds elasticity back, so if you had kids or something, just rub oil and your stretch marks will go away. If you rub oil on your skin at a time like early pregnancy, you probably may never experience like darkening or stretch marks. And like if you're exercising, you exercise a lot or your weight fluctuates, you want to always rub oil on your arms and on your back and your thighs and your the back of your knees and probably your ankles, and always oil your hands, you know, like. So after you wash your hands from using the washroom, you know, keep like a little container or a little contraption that will hold oil in perfectly, and you use oil. Oil is the secret golden formula for perfect skin. Not too much oil, and you want to use different oils. Look for the oil that you love the most, you know. It's not too oily, it's not heavy, it's not too light, it's just right. I like coconut oil, and on like when I want a little bit more moisture, this is the fun part about oils. There's so many different kinds. Some days you want, like in the winter months, you want a little bit of a heavier oil, but not too much where it clogs up your pores, where you want to get like a good shampoo. But magical people, we know one thing: wash your skin with shampoo. And some people wash their hair with body wash, the slimy one. But you know, the secret best thing to wash your skin with is some shampoo, you know. That's if it's your thing. You don't have to step out of the ordinary. It's just a little magical trick. We wash with shampoo because there's so many good kinds, and your hair and your skin need to be in collaboration, because your hair is going to be touching your skin. So you'd want to use like hair products on your skin. No, just oil that you can use on your skin. Don't go and like straighten your hair with oil. Use your hair heat protectant. But you could also use like an oil that is friendly for your hair and heat. But I wouldn't go using like an oil, like olive oil on my hair. If you want to try it out, you could just use a little bit. It might give you a silk press and you might be okay with it. But for the skin, definitely you want to use the oil to protect yourself. And that is what you use on your skin, oil. And, you know, if you want to try it out, I use Head and Shoulders. You do have hair growing from your armpits and stuff. You have hair on your arms. It's your scalp as well. And that's the secret. You shampoo on yourself. The next question is animal hair and our hair. And our hair versus alien hair. So our hair and animal hair, they work together. That's why witches use familiars, because they have hair and we have hair, or they have like scales or skin, and you know, our skin is close to scales and we have skin, so it works and we connect because we like skin is like a frequency machine or like a vibrancy machine or an aura machine, and like our hair is helping with that. You know, our body is like a whole computeric organ, and like for like vibes and essence and information intake and psychic powers and like training with our powers and stuff. So our hair works with animal hair and our hair is affected by alien hair because aliens are attackative. Their hair attacks us. So when an alien comes around with fur, an alien with fur, like we tend to get sleepy because aliens have powers. They program to like turn off their prey or their predator. So even if you're their owner and you think they're your cuddle buddy, no, it's really a predatorious thing, an alien. So you better wanna ask Ouija, where's the alien near you, so you could not cuddle with it, because you will find yourself sleeping. And when an alien comes around you, their fur affects your fur differently because their hair is not like organic animal hair. It's really an alien. Their hair is an alien as well. So their hair touching you like takes away your powers. It gives them your powers. It's like an antenna, you know, and aliens really use hair as an antenna, like a little mini wand. And they do a lot of things to you through their hair, and their hair shredding on you all over your clothes and stuff like that. So you want to be very careful with aliens and divinate with Ouija what to do if you have one around you or in your neighborhood dropping hair and it's in the air, it's traveling through the wind, coming onto your land, traveling into your house, because an alien strand moves. It's like a little an organization that moves in, and the alien doesn't really have like any good intentions, you know. They have like a lot of ill will and they're very selfish and cruel. That's why people don't really like aliens. So they do a lot of damage. So, but if you want, you could counteract them if you're powerful and you work on your psychic abilities, and you could take back the powers from them and you could take their powers instead, and they are incredibly powerful. And they too conduct electricity, the aliens' powers, because they have tremendous powers. They're very strong. Okay? So you can take powers back from them, but you have to be aware of who's the alien and what's the alien. And, you know, you may still love your alien, but trust me, you want to be very careful of it because it is alien. And aliens are predators and they're dangerous, and they're not one that follows rules. They're a wild rogue without an organization. Their hair is an organization. And some aliens are equipped with civilization, but those ones don't really come to this planet. The only ones that come to this planet are the ones with some rogue agenda. And it's usually to do a lot of harm to human vessels. So Yeah, they're attacking them. Okay? Good. And they're very, very intelligent. An alien is like Einstein smart. Okay? And has powers. So be very careful. Okay, good. Next question. So, this is the last question and the bonus question. And this is what it is. What are the benefits of the magic, divination, Halloween hair pillow? Ouija, Ouija, are you still there? Yes. L-O-L. Last. Well, I'm channeling. Last. Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N. Last question. So let's channel. So, the benefits of the divination hair pillow are psychic awakenings, evolutionary thoughts and creativities, better relationships, overcoming unhealthy addictions or habits with frequent use, power unlocks, power-ups, better choices, better style. It gives you like a new style incense, like instinct, and you know like how to pick nicer clothing. And you connect with nature, electricity. You have stronger current in your house. I don't know, it makes your lights shine brighter. You please the spirits. They like it. You can use like your hair to like do divination work and connect with your past lives and stuff once it's in the pillowcase. And they're happy in there. You have a new pet. Well, pets. Each strand is a pet. It's okay if they're tangled up in there. They like it in there when they're in their pillowcase. Just don't fill it up where it's too cramped. Leave some room in there and then move on to another pillowcase. And there's a lot more. It helps you drive better. You know, if you want to keep it in your car sometimes, you make a little one for your car and you keep it in there. And like, it brings you good luck, blessings upon your family and yourself, and or the whoever you want blessings for, your friends, whoever you love. It helps you to make better moves, and it just helps you overall with your health. And it does help like saliva move through your body, even though it's in a pillowcase, not on your body. Like it's doing like hoodoo in the bag, but good hoodoo for you. And it makes you have a better digestion and manifestation, because when you digest properly, you manifest better and easier, and you manifest like higher quality products or whatever you're manifesting. Like it's gonna come in the store, but you manifested it, but you gotta go and get it, pick it up in the store, because your manifestations go to the store. There's a reason why though. You can have your own manifestations appear before you, but like the way it works in this government, with Normancy, because this government is for Normans, you have to like unlock your powers and then go to a place where the government is for magical people. But you can unlock it here. But the government for Normans have failed because there's a corona outbreak. That means the government couldn't like take care of the air supply or the food supply or the water supply, and it's crashing too bad, like to the point that like the government can't really take care of it. And they're doing Normans, they're like taking, like it's for Normans. So if you want to save yourselves and save your world and save your life, you have to talk to the angels and make arrangements with them, use Ouija and do a lot of moves and unlock your powers, receive all your rights to the point that all your powers unlock without like studying it, and you can manifest like a genie. That's when you know you have all your rights. If you don't have powers to manifest with the snap of your hand and make this float and dangle without you holding it, you don't have all your rights. So, because when you have your rights, it comes with power benefits, and you have powers. And that's why in Halloween Town, everybody fights for their rights so they can do their powers and do their thing. So benefits are, it gives you your rights, your power rights, because you're saving your hair. You're not throwing it down the drain. Your hair is your powers. It's a secret, you know. Well, it's not a bad secret. Like, it's not that it's a secret. It's just that, like, it's hidden knowledge. So it's not really a secret, but, like, only a few people know it and they don't share that. So it kind of turns into a secret. But it doesn't, it's not meant to be a secret. Like, it's meant to be, like, common knowledge. Like, it's supposed to be common magical instruction or just common instruction. But, like, Normans can't really do this because, like, this is a magical, not really an activity, but a magical lifestyle, and it's just not gonna work for Normans. Okay? They could try, but, like, they're gonna get crucified so long because Normans have to throw theirs down the drain. Okay? So, you ask Ouija if you could do this. If you could do it, make you a pillow, store it. But if you're a Norman and Ouija says no, well, you know, you just don't take it out on me or Ouija. You just can't because it's not your magical, it's not your algorithm. There's something else you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put yours down the drain and let the hair monster collect it. Simple. You've been doing it the whole time. So don't learn from me if you're a Norman. Alright? So, the benefits are clarity, mental clarity. Like, you're gonna see the instant, like mental clarity and magical clarity, and that too helps with manifestation. You're gonna have a better appetite. You're gonna want to crave healthier foods, more greens, because you're gonna be in more connectivity. Because you have more hair, you're not losing your hair and detaching from it and departing from it. It's staying with you in your life, and it's from you where it belongs, with you, you know, on your bed or by your bed. So it gives you nice vibes. It makes you feel better about yourself because you're doing the right thing. So it gives you good karma, and that's what it does for you. So enjoy your divination Halloween hair pillow. Don't mind mine. I just have lovely witch gypsy hair in it, and you can have yours. Or if you're blonde, angelic witch hair, and you know, it's like a beautiful gift from yourself to yourself, because if you're an angel, like if you're blonde and you have angel hair, then you have an angel pillow. If you're dark and you're brunette and you're a witch, you have a witch pillow. If you're a pirate, you'll have pirate pillow, and you'll have your Halloween pillow, and that's what makes it the Halloween pillow, because you have a pillow of who you truly are. Your Halloween costume. Did you know that every costume you wear is really who you are? Because Halloween, we dress up like who our soul is. And it's really who our soul desires to be on Halloween. So, know your costume. Know yourself.